Hello, welcome everyone. This is Sudeep reporting live from Coinference and joined with me is Khushboo Khullar. Khushboo is basically a VC. She is the go-to lady if you want to have funds for your crypto projects, and that is what she does. But this is not the only side to Khushboo. When we talk about VCs, there are a lot of things. They come with a little perspective and they see certain type of projects that they want to invest into. And they have a bandwidth of what they want to do exactly with the funds that they provide. So what is your interest? What is your area of interest when we talk about the Web3 industry?
Honestly speaking, so just to give you the context, we are a US-based VC firm and we specifically invest in Bitcoin companies only. That's our investment thesis, very simple. So if you're building something groundbreaking in Bitcoin, be it in an exchange, be it in a wallet, or in fact, even if you're helping some Bitcoin companies for crowdfunding, anything under the umbrella of Bitcoin, we are there to back you. And also our job doesn't end at providing of capital. It actually starts there. And we help companies to get more introductions in the ecosystem, help them with the strategy, the roadmap, anything you need help with. So we do have an advisory services also. It's called Spark Services. And so you can reach out to us if you need any help. So that's what we generally do.
Let me just bring one more thing into it. The CA firm I'm a partner with is known as Spark Associates.
Wow, that's a common connection now.
Once is a similar thing that we have been doing. So, when we talk about Bitcoin and investing only in projects related to Bitcoin.
Yes.
So, you must be very, very bullish on the Bitcoin ecosystem. So, if we talk about particularly the Bitcoin ecosystem, any particular line of projects that you're thinking about, or should it just be Bitcoin? And just want to understand that.
See, just the narrative Bitcoin is not gonna help. So what we look for is the pedigree of a founder. If he's building in Bitcoin space, does he understand the space? Has he built any venture in the future, or has he worked in any similar company? Do you have a proper business model? I generally understand that it's not a mature ecosystem as of now, but we look for, do they have the correct understanding of the problem, the solution, and is the market ready for it? Not maybe now, but maybe next 2-3 years. And do they have the correct market sizing when it comes to the TAM? After all, we are into business. We also have to make money. Your one or two companies are gonna give back the entire fund amount. So we have to be very specific. I generally, when I'm looking at a pitch of a new company, I generally look at these points, and I generally look at the traction. I might not be interested in the revenue in a very early stage company, but I'll be very much interested in the regulations and compliance of that jurisdiction, how stringent the stuff is. I'll be more inclined towards those companies that exactly know what they're building and for whom they're building.
Right. So more towards the real life use case scenario, or more towards still the crypto ecosystem?
Yeah, someone even if my grandmother can understand what they're building. Or you can explain it to a 5-year-old. So that would be my first approach.
That's where the crypto world is going these days, we must say. If you want more adoption, if you want more community,
absolutely,
you have to bring real life use cases. That is the name of the game these days.
Absolutely.
Any thoughts about ordinals? They belong to the Bitcoin ecosystem.
We invested in one ordinal deal last year. It was ordinals bot. They are doing pretty well.
They're a very closed ecosystem. They don't let anybody enter. I don't know, they think themselves to be gods or something.
I cannot comment on their mindset. But yes, as far as ordinals is concerned, that's our only brush with the ordinals. Rest of the deals are pure Bitcoin.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So just to bring one more perspective to what we have been discussing so far. Bitcoin is the thing. Building on Bitcoin is the thing. So you're placing whole of your reliance. You're keeping all your eggs in the same basket.
Yes.
Let's say if tomorrow, Satoshi's name is disclosed and a lot of vested interest is found and Bitcoin collapses, won't you like to diversify your portfolio into other chains, maybe ETH, maybe Arbitrum, maybe XRP or something? Or is there something in rise?
If Bitcoin falls, every other crypto will fall.
Exactly.
That's the
answer I was looking for.
We won't be here and this conference won't be happening.
Exactly.
That's the foundation, and I think if foundation gets shaken up, then the entire ecosystem falls, and I think that's I don't see any chance of being happening.
Nobody of us sees it. Not even Donald Trump sees that.
Then the whole ecosystem crumbles.
So if I may ask you just one last question as to what is the ABC
Okay.
that you're looking for if somebody wants to approach you as a project?
If someone wants to approach us for the
Top
project, top 3 pointers, as I said, the pedigree of founders is very important because I need to see also how compatible, a CEO and a CTO or any other person in the team is. That's very important because we are investing in the founder first, then comes the company. If you're a very early stage, because we do invest in early stage companies, so at that moment we're investing in founders. So that's the first thing we are looking for. Second is how big is your market? That's the total addressable market. And you correctly know which is your launch market, which is your the next market that you want to address to. For example, if your launch market is say Singapore, and then you say after Singapore I'll be going to Argentina, there's no connection. So you don't understand
You might
the
go
market.
to Thailand, Korea or something.
Exactly. You need to pick up the similar market, say Malaysia, for instance. That's the second point. And the third is traction that I look for. Even if it's like $10 in a quarter, how rapidly you're moving. I'm not looking at the revenue as such, but I'm looking at is there any market for it? Is there any people are willing to pay for it? And are you solving the problem? People do need it, or it's just and in fact, even if it's a moonshot, if I feel like maybe after 3 or 4 years the ecosystem will mature, we also look for moonshot projects as well. But then that has to be very well, something
Orchestrated in the future, right?
exactly, not something that goes that I can't even wrap my head around it. Then maybe we are not the right people.
Yeah, coming from a VC's perspective, it is just the same business principles that apply. You need to have a good founder base, a clear mindset. You need to have traction in the business, and you need to have a clear perspective and a market that drives the project. And these things don't change whether it is Web 2 or Web 3.
Yeah, in fact, at the end of the day, Bitcoin is a business. Bitcoin business is a business like any other business. Like you evaluate a tech business, that's how we evaluate. The evaluation is still the same. It's just that maybe when
It's just books are built on Bitcoin. Simple.
fundamentals are the same, so the returns are gonna be the same. Higher the risk, higher the reward. That's the same playbook that we are going with.
So guys, this is Sudeep from Coinference and this was Khushboo Khullar. She is a VC. If you want to look out for funds, she definitely is the one you should be catching up with. And as she said, the business, the basics of business remain the same. Be it Web 2, be it Web 3, be it any world, it remains the same. And as we mature, as we saturate, and as we progress adult towards what the business looks like, what the crypto world is going to look like, it is the same. The more adoption you bring in, the more compatibility and the more acceptability built in, that is where the community, the regulators and the governments might accept you in the times to come. These were the words from Khushboo Khullar. And then this is Sudeep signing off from Coinference X. We'll see you later with more interesting interviews. Thank you so much.